Hi there, everybody. The 10 cars that could destroy you in 2025 are the topic of our discussion today. We used trustworthy data, including the TOV Report 2025, first-hand owner experiences, and breakdown and maintenance information to create this ranking. Although each car has advantages, the models on this list were notable for their high prices and frequent issues. To ensure you don't miss our material, switch on the bell and subscribe to the channel before we start. Are you ready? First, let's look at the top 10. The Ford S-Max. We start with the Ford S-Max, which is a popular family vehicle because of its roomy and adaptable design. This model has demonstrated a number of serious problems in spite of its commercial success. The automatic transmission system in particular is prone to faults that frequently necessitate expensive repairs. With repeated allegations of sensor malfunctions and problems with the infotainment system, electronics are yet another weak area. There have also been issues regarding unusual oil usage, and the suspensions are not always up to par, particularly on uneven roads. The Ford S-Max is a risky option for families looking for dependability and peace of mind because of these issues as well as above-average maintenance expenditures. Dacia Logan. The next model is the Dacia Logan, a cost-effective sedan that gained market share because of its affordable price. But frequently, the short-term savings result in significant long-term expenses. The most frequent issues are engines that exhibit early wear and delicate suspensions that have a propensity to deteriorate rapidly, particularly on roads with inadequate paving. The general caliber of the materials utilized is another important consideration. Many claim that the car's interior and finishes deteriorate quickly, giving it an aged appearance in a matter of years. Brakes are often criticized as well, since discs and pads need to be replaced more frequently than they should. Another source of annoyance is that some customers have found the manufacturer's warranty management to be inadequate. The Mitsubishi Outlander. The Mitsubishi Outlander, a space-efficient SUV with good standard equipment that is offered in Italy, comes in 8th position. However, it has a number of mechanical issues that could put off potential customers. One of the primary problems is the CVT transmission technology, which is prone to power loss and overheating, just like other models with CVTs. These issues frequently call for costly replacements or repairs, which can significantly affect the owner's budget. Another common source of complaints is the electronic system, which includes problems with adaptive cruise control, safety sensor malfunctions, and infotainment difficulties. Although technologically intriguing, the plug-in hybrid, PHEV engine, has demonstrated limitations in energy management and battery life, which have a substantial effect on long-term performance. For those looking for dependability without surprises, the Outlander proves to be a challenging option, even with its well-meaning design. The Ford Explorer. The Ford Explorer is a well-liked SUV due to its roominess and towing ability, but it conceals a number of serious issues that make it a costly and somewhat annoying choice for owners. One of the primary weak points is electronics. OS breakdowns, sluggish command processing, and frozen touchscreens are among the frequent malfunctions of the sync system, which manages infotainment and navigation. These issues frequently necessitate costly workshop trips in addition to compromising the user experience. Numerous complaints have also been made about the transmission, including abrupt shifting, slow gear changes, and early breakdowns that occasionally require complete replacement. The all-wheel drive system has also been criticized by owners for failures that lessen the vehicle's performance on uneven terrain. The Explorer has one of the worst fuel economy ratings among SUVs in its class. Despite its power, the engine uses a lot more fuel than usual, which discourages daily use. The weight of the car also causes tires to wear down more quickly, which raises maintenance expenses even more. Lastly, despite their aesthetic attractiveness, the interior materials exhibit early wear, with components that loosen with heavy use and surfaces that are easily scratched. Despite its roominess and adaptability, the Ford Explorer necessitates a particular focus on operating expenses and a willingness to overlook technical problems. The Opel Crossland, a small SUV with a contemporary style and a wide range of uses, is a mid-ranking vehicle. However, a number of mechanical issues with this vehicle could put off prospective purchasers. Complaints about the infotainment system are common. The most common faults are voice commands not working, touchscreen malfunctions, and difficulty connecting to Bluetooth. Other troublesome areas include automatic start-stop and parking sensors, which frequently make mistakes that detract from the driving experience. The Crossland's diesel models are especially troublesome. Particularly for high-mileage customers, the injection system and particulate filter DPF are prone to recurrent malfunctions that necessitate expensive and frequent interventions. Another weak point is the suspensions, which exhibit early wear and require replacement of the control arms and shock absorbers after just a few years of heavy use. Together with interiors that deteriorate quickly, these problems contribute to a general build quality that doesn't always live up to expectations. Despite being a good vehicle for city driving, the Crossland may not be the best long-term option due to its high maintenance costs and frequent repairs. Docker Dacia, a family favorite due to its reasonable cost and excellent functionality. Nevertheless, this model conceals a number of technical issues that could make it a bad purchase. Chronic problems in the alternator and injection system are particularly common in diesel engines. Owners may be forced to pay for costly special maintenance when these incidents happen at comparatively low miles. Another important consideration is suspensions. On uneven roads, where they quickly erode and produce noise and a less comfortable ride, their fragility is exposed. Although functional, the interior of the Docker exhibits poor construction quality. Materials deteriorate quickly, plastics warp, and textiles break. Lastly, the Docker is only a wise pick in the short term due to its poor long-term value retention. It could be wiser for people looking for a dependable family vehicle to look at options that require less expensive and frequent maintenance. The Škoda Superb. The Škoda Superb, a high-end sedan renowned for its comfort, roomy cabin, and usually cutting-edge technology, is right off the podium. However, a number of mechanical and electrical issues that jeopardize this vehicle's dependability are hidden under its allure. Despite being commended for its smooth driving, the DSG, direct shift gearbox transmission, is a common cause of grievances. Repair expenses for premature breakdowns, particularly in the clutch and mechatronic systems, can easily surpass several €1,000s. The climate control system is another weak spot. It frequently breaks down because of problems with the compressor or the electronic control unit. This can necessitate numerous intricate and costly repairs in addition to making the cabin uncomfortable. Additionally, users claim sporadic malfunctions with driver assistance features, including adaptive cruise control and lane keeping, as well as parking sensors. Even some of the finishing are subpar, despite the Superb's advantages in terms of passenger comfort and interior spaciousness. The car's high-end vibe is compromised by problems like peeling trim and easily scuffed plastics. For those looking for a roomy and well-equipped vehicle, the Škoda Superb is a great option, but anyone who values dependability and minimal upkeep might want to look at other options. Here are some honorable mentions, models that weren't in the top 10 but are noteworthy for their persistent problems, before we get to the podium. For instance, the Jeep Wrangler is a legendary off-road vehicle, but its suspension and gearbox issues make it unsuitable for daily use. Many of the problems with the Wrangler are also present in the Jeep Gladiator, which is made more difficult by the need for more frequent maintenance because of its intricate mechanics. Lastly, despite being a useful and small city car, the Renault Twingo is less dependable than it may appear due to a high long-term fault rate that affects the transmission and interior quality. Scala Škoda. The Škoda Scala, a small car that draws a lot of attention with its sleek and contemporary style, but conceals a number of technical problems, comes in third. Its powertrain, especially the DSG automatic gearbox, is one of its primary flaws. It frequently breaks down and needs expensive repairs. Onboard electronics also have frequent issues. Intermittent malfunctions of the navigation system and safety sensors, such as parking and lane keeping systems, might make driving less enjoyable. The caliber of the inside materials is another point of contention. Many owners complain about the cabin feeling less upscale than its design implies due to creaking, early plastic wear, and upholstery that rapidly deteriorates. Stiff suspensions that have trouble absorbing irregularities in the road have also raised concerns among certain consumers over ride comfort. The Scala is a hazardous option for people searching for a dependable vehicle with affordable operating expenses, even though it has a competitive starting price and attractive looks. A seemingly beneficial investment can quickly become an unforeseen expense due to technical issues and the quick wear of internal components. The Ford Mondeo. The Ford Mondeo, a legendary sedan that has been a mainstay of the mid-upper segment for decades, takes home the silver medal. However, the quality and dependability of this model have significantly decreased in recent years. With early shock absorber wear and frequent control arm failures, particularly on difficult roads, fragile suspensions are frequently the source vehicle complaints. Another crucial component is the transmission, especially the automatic model, which has problems with hard shifts, electronic malfunctions, and expensive repairs. Electrical component issues are another prevalent issue. Early flaws can be seen in systems like LED headlights, computerized instrument clusters, and automatic climate control. Introduced to increase efficiency, the start-stop technology frequently turns into a nightmare for owners, requiring costly battery or control module repairs when it malfunctions. Although many owners note increased fuel consumption compared to competitors and interior finishes that wear out rapidly, Mondeo's strong qualities are undoubtedly its spacious cabin and comfortable driving. In the end, even while it provides comfort and room, technical issues and expensive upkeep can make the purchase more costly than anticipated. Model 3 Tesla. The Tesla Model 3, one of the world's best-selling electric vehicles and a representation of the EV revolution, comes in first. Its commercial success is not without detractors, though. One of the Model 3's primary shortcomings is its suspension, which has been known to deteriorate quickly in joints and control arms, particularly on uneven terrain. Ironically, one of Tesla's most innovative areas, onboard electronics, is also a major source of criticism. Drivers may lose access to essential features like climate control, navigation, and even some driving modes if there are malfunctions with the central touchscreen, which manages almost all car operations. Even while they are helpful, frequent software upgrades can occasionally include flaws that make the user experience worse. The general quality of the construction has also frequently been criticized. Owners from all around the world have complained about uneven paintwork, internal rattles, and misaligned body panels, problems that don't warrant the car's high price. In addition, a lack of approved workshops and limited component availability result in lengthy wait times for repairs, even under warranty. The Model 3 is still a well-liked option for people looking for a cutting-edge, high-tech electric vehicle in spite of everything. However, prospective purchasers should be prepared to handle the high expenses and any technical problems associated with this model. This was our 2025 list of automobiles to stay away from. Every car has advantages and disadvantages, of course, and routine maintenance can have a significant impact. Nonetheless, these insights will undoubtedly be helpful if you wish to reduce dangers. Please share the video with your friends, like it, and subscribe to the channel if you liked it. I appreciate you viewing, and I hope to see you again soon.